The 25-year-old had never won a main draw match on the ATP World Tour coming into the tournament. Juan Ignacio Londero, image via ubitennis.es. Argentine wildcard Juan Ignacio Londero has capped off his fairytale journey at the Cordoba Open by stunning Guido Pella 3-6, 7-5, 6-1, to win the title. The 25-year-old had never won a main draw match on the ATP World Tour prior to the tournament and only managed to enter into the draw with the help of a wildcard. The run to the final saw Londero not drop a set en route as he scored wins over Nicolas Jarry and Federico Del Bonis. In Sunday's final, Londero battled from behind against Pella, who was ranked 53 places higher than him in the ATP rankings. Claiming an impressive 87% of the points behind his first serve and blasting 9 aces past his opponent. Londero was trailing the match by a set in 4-2, but won 12 out of the last 13 games played in the final. He has become the first man to win his maiden title in the same tournament, where he won his first main draw match since Steve Darcy back in 2007. I'm not going to lie, I did not expect it. I always hoped to be top 100 and win an ATP tournament. I never imagined it. I knew I could have good results but not all of this, Londero told reporters afterwards. It is very crazy what has been happening to me since the beginning of 2018. To win 3 titles minus 2 challenger and an ATP, the truth, it is incredible. Money mouth face. Londero is on the dinero money mouth face at Juan. Londero storms back to defeat Guido Pella 3-6, 7-5, 6-1 for his maiden ATP title. As a result of his latest win, the Argentine has broken into the top 100 for the first time this week at 69th in the world. He is now the 6th highest-ranked player in his country. Should he maintain his position in the coming months, Londero will secure a place in the main draw of a Grand Slam for the first time at the French Open. Besides winning his maiden ATP title, Londero exits Cordoba with prize money earnings of $90,990. This equates to roughly 30% of his career earnings prior to the start of the tournament. The duo reflects on their previous setbacks on the tour ahead of the ATP 500 tournament. Kei Nishikori, photo by Chrysaline Kayo, copyright at Sport Vision. Former US Open runner-up Kei Nishikori has said that he is 100% after being forced to withdraw from last month's Australian Open. The world number 7 withdrew during his quarter-final clash against Novak Djokovic at the Melbourne Major due to a knee injury. Speaking to reporters afterwards, Nishikori said he felt heavy on his right leg and was unable to bend his knees. The setback occurred after what was a successful start to 2019 for the Japanese player. At the Brisbane International, he won his first ATP World Tour title since 2016. Nishikori is set to return to the court this week at the Rotterdam Open, where he will be the top seed in the draw. Speaking to reporters ahead of the tournament, Nishikori has stated that his latest injury woe is behind him. I am feeling well. It took maybe 1 week and a little bit to get 100%, but now physically I am going well. I practiced well last week in Florida, AFP News quoted the 29-year-old as saying. It's going to be an interesting challenge this week. It's a strong tournament and many good players are playing, so it will be tough. I used to play this week in Memphis and last year in New York, but I like indoors and that's why I chose to come here. This year is the first time Nishikori has played in Rotterdam. He is bidding to become the first Asian player in history to reach the final of the event. Should he triumph, he would win his most prestigious title on the tour since the Washington Open back in August 2015. Nishikori will take on France's Pierre-Hugues Herbert in his first-round match. The Spotlight's Stan Kamende Week Eric Doppet Kei Nishikori Japan to number 7. Van de Wereld Krijgt in Lesje Nederlands van het Jan. Koeijman en weet wat hem te doen staat ALSHIJ het Nederlandse publiek wil behagen tennis, Rotterdam, ik hou van Julie. For him, it was a knee injury that required surgery in 2017 and sidelined him from the tour for months. Last year, Wawrinka dropped to as low as 263rd in the rankings before making a steady climb back up. He is currently ranked 57th in the world. I think in general, it was a really positive year for me. I came back from a big surgery and I was unsure if I would be able to ever play again. Wawrinka reflected about his 2018 season during an interview with RTV Rijnmond. It was a long road to be back fully fit. It was tough mentally to keep working, keep improving with the knees. But now I'm happy with the way I am and hopefully I can do a big year on the tour. This year, Wawrinka is a former champion in Rotterdam, winning the title back in 2015. This year he is unseeded in the draw with a potential second-round clash with Milos Raonic lurking. Raonic was the player who knocked him out of the Australian Open last month. I'm good in general, I'm getting older, but I'm good, Wawrinka replied when asked if he was fit. I know I need to be patient. I know I'm playing well. Physically, I'm also feeling good. I need matches and victories to get my confidence back. If I get that, then I know I can be tough to play against. He added. Wawrinka will play his first-round match against Benoit Paire on Monday. List of seeds at 2019 Rotterdam Open: Kei Nishikori, Karen Khachanov, Stefanos Tsitsipas, Milos Raonic, Daniil Medvedev, David Goffin, Nicolas Basilashvili, Denis Shapovalov. Daniil Medvedev beat Martin Fucsovics 6-4, 6-3 in the final of the Sofia Open to clinch his fourth career title in 6 finals. World number 16 and third seed Medvedev has enjoyed a successful start to the 2019 season, in which he has also finished runner-up to Kei Nishikori in the Brisbane final and reached the fourth round at the Australian Open before losing to eventual champion Novak Djokovic. Fucsovics played his second career final after winning in Geneva last year against German Peter Gojowczyk. Medvedev got one break in each set to close out the match in 1 hour and 20 minutes to become the fourth Sofia Open champion. The 22-year-old Russian player lost the first set against Dutchman Robin Haase in the second round, but he won his next 8 sets. Medvedev saved 2 of the 3 break points he faced and converted 4 of his 9 break points. He won 70% of his first serve points. Fucsovics saved 2 break points in the first game of the opening set and another chance at 2-2 when he forced an error from Medvedev. The Russian player got his first break of love in the 7th game, when Fucsovics netted a backhand. Fucsovics got the break back with a forehand down the line winner in the 8th game to draw level to 4-4. Medvedev earned another break in a long 9th game and wrapped up the opening set 6-4 with a hold of serve at 15. Medvedev broke serve in the 3rd game when a forehand return passing shot winner to take a 2-1 lead and saved 2 break points at 3-2, when Fucsovics missed on a forehand winner attempt on his second chance. Medvedev sealed the win with a break at love in the 9th game in 81 minutes, when Fucsovics made an unforced error as he was serving to stay in the match. Medvedev has reached at least the semi-finals in 5 of his 9 tournaments since the 2018 US Open and confirmed his reputation as a great hard-court player. He has won all his 4 titles on this surface in Sydney, Winston-Salem in Tokyo in 2018 and Sofia in 2019. Jo-Wilfried Tsonga beat his compatriot Pierre-Hugues Herbert 6-4, 6-2 in 1 hour and 13 minutes in the all-French final at the Open Stade de France to become the 7th home winner in the past 9 editions of this tournament. Tsonga scored his 3rd win in his 3 career head-to-head against Herbert. Tsonga, who had dropped just 3 games against Herbert in their previous 2 matches, continued his dominance in today's Montpellier final, dropping just 9 points on serve and breaking 3 times. Both players held their serve in the first 8 games with no deuces and no break points. Tsonga earned his only 2 break points at 4-4. Herbert saved the first opportunity with his serve and volley. Tsonga converted his second breakpoint chance with a forehand return winner to take a 5-4 lead and served the first set 6-4 at love after 37 minutes. Tsonga went up a double break in the first and fifth games and served out the match with a hold at love at 5-2 to celebrate his comeback after a difficult 2018 season plagued by a serious knee injury. Tsonga has lifted the 17th title of his career and his first tournament since October 2017, when he beat Diego Schwartzman in Antwerp. The French player missed 7 months after retiring from the semi-final in Montpellier last year. He underwent knee surgery last April and made his comeback last January when he reached the semi-final in Brisbane. Herbert, who completed the career Grand Slam of doubles titles at the Australian Open alongside his partner Nicholas Maheu, was bidding to win his first singles title after losing in Winston-Salem to Kevin Anderson in 2015 and to Yoshihito Nishioka in Shenzhen in 2018. Tsonga becomes the 7th French winner in the 9-year history of the Montpellier tournament, joining his compatriots Gael Monfils in 2010 and 2014, Richard Gasquet in 2013, 2015 and 2016 and Lucas Pouille in 2018.